It's Monday for a holiday. Guess we play all three. What's going on? Just getting started. Appreciate you jumping in. Appreciate you saying what's up, hitting the like button, all that. Go through the setup process. Tyler Smith. This is a Colt. What? Nah, this is not a Colt. This is though. This is a Colt. This is for sure a Colt of the Lamb. I don't care if nobody saw it. That was funny to me. I should really start getting into these games, bro. This is supposed to be more of a wider screenshot, but I don't know, man. I think the shorts are the way to go. Maybe I do both. Maybe if I do a wide screen top angle for this and for that. Get some light in here. See how that works out. What's up? What's up? Oh yeah, for sure. Remind me in an hour. Bet. I already told you this is not whatever. Hey man, stay awake, brother. Safety first. Hurry up and get home. I would say pull over, but I'm sure you gotta get home. Be safe. Be safe. Spirit caller, hello. Rob the Nerd 75. What's going on? Happy Monday to y'all. Hope y'all feeling well. Hope y'all doing well. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. The three of y'all did. I appreciate that for sure. I appreciate you. What y'all on, man? Hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Did y'all get into anything special? I'm trying to find out who has the best Black Friday deals this year. Yeah, picking up anything in particular from anywhere, let me know because I am out of the loop. For real, for real. I'm trying to get there, Mr. Britt, man. We trying to get all the Switch games little by little here. Worldwide, one game at a time, for real. Giblet Head, what you playing today? That's a great question. Let me show you. Hold on one second. Let me find this. So, Star Wars Heritage Pack. I picked this up recently at Bookman's. And the funny thing about this is I wanted to play it, I think it was Saturday night. But, of course, it had a 19-minute update that it had to do. So, because of that, I didn't end up playing it Saturday night. I ended up just falling asleep. But I did play a little bit of it yesterday, Knights of the Old Republic, which is actually really good. First time I've ever played it. And I will say, so far I'm enjoying it. Good story, good voice acting. It's from like 22 years ago. But it's a good game. In fact, I had it on and my daughter said, damn, that looks old. And she was not wrong. It does look crazy old. So you're getting remastered for $29.99 at Best Buy. Okay. I should be writing this stuff down. Let me I can't use that because I'll use it. Sorry, do a little thing on the board here. You know what I'm saying? Well, can you see the board? Can you see? You can see here. We'll have like a little Black Friday corner right here on the board. Let me get a pen. Hold on now, so I can remember this stuff. Little Black Friday board. Little Black Friday board work. All right. Jay Sawyer. Good day to you. Hope all is well. Hope y'all doing all right. Hey, is that Suikoden on the Switch? Sokiaden? I never know how to pronounce that. Suikoden? Is that on the Switch? For 30. I'll put BB for Best Buy. There's no guarantee that I'm going to get this. This is just something to remind me to look into it. Remind me to look into it for real, for real. DJ Swear, good afternoon. Need to pick that up. Oh man, what is this? Karen Hall Watson. What? Thank you. That's crazy. What a like a dub out of nowhere. That's amazing. Thank you. I don't even know why, but sincerely appreciate you. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button. Shout out to Karen. That's definitely going to go towards something for Black Friday. There it is. We got 20 towards a game. That's dope. Yesterday, I went to GameStop and Best Buy. Had my two girls with me. The oldest is in college, so we're taking her back to her dorm. The youngest and I, we stopped off at GameStop and Best Buy. Didn't see anything that we really wanted to pick up. That's not true. That's not true. Astrobot is what she wants. So I'm going to jump back over there when she's not with me and pick up Astrobot. And that's it. I don't even know what to say to that other than thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much. That 20 will go towards Astrobot for sure. BS Vita, I personally, Julie, I've never played the Vita. I love the Vita, but I've never played it. It's something I'm looking to add to the collection, and I'm sure one day soon I'll find it. For real. What am I missing here? Lynn Sis, what's up? Cody Richards, what's up? Welcome back. I don't have any DS games at the moment. Jaws One Gamer, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Hope you're doing well. Switch and PlayStation, that's it. That's all I'm doing right now. Zealand Sis is asking to show the GTA games. I'm a little bit behind on the message here, but I got you. No, it's not Kanye. Timu Kanye? That's funny. Let me run it down. I've gotten Timu Kanye. That's new. That's new. I gotten a lot. Jason Derulo, I think, is one I hit. And they put Timu on all of it. Let me show you this GTA game. We got a few of them though, but I got you. Where's the Rockstar at? Here's Grand Theft Auto Trilogy for the Switch. Gotta show you that one. I think that's probably it. There's not a lot of GTA up here. There's these two. Oh, a couple down. Grand Theft Auto Trilogy for the PS4 and GTA 5. But that's it as far as Grand Theft Auto games. Right? Nothing for the PSP. Yeah. That's it for GTA. Not a ton of those. Not a ton of those at all. Karen, thank you again. I appreciate you sincerely. CJ Sawyer on the Tekken 8. Absolutely. Daniel was good. But yeah, let me know where you guys. What else? We got the Suikoden for Best Buy or at Best Buy. If there's anything else that y'all know about on the Black Friday, something I can find for a good deal. And again, it's mostly Switch, PS5, PS4 snuck in there, but for the most part, it's a Switch is what we're trying to collect for. So as much as that is possible, you know. I heard you the first 9 times, my guy. I heard you the first 9 times, bro. I heard you. Oh man, Adam. Yeah, we got a pretty significant amount of games, man. The fun part about it is we collected most of these just by hunting, pawn shops, thrift stores, yard sales, things like that. So while we have a really good collection, it didn't cost us a ton of money. So that's always a positive. You know what I mean? Anytime I get some of this stuff in the room and get it in here for cheap, I'm always happy about it. So um, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, checked out some of the game hunting videos, that's where you'll see me collecting all this stuff for the low. And yeah, we have paid full price for some stuff, but for the most part, we get this stuff rather cheap. My favorite console right now is the Switch, for sure. If I had to say all time, it's probably between the PS2 and the Switch, between one of those two. As a child, I grew up playing a lot of NES, all Nintendo, all Super Nintendo. After that, it was PlayStation, and I got away from Nintendo for a long time. But the Switch, for some reason, is really like the one that gets me every time. Like it really has me hooked, and has for a little while now. Oh, that's dope. Love the pawn shop. Love the smaller game stores. I've never heard of the digital press video game, but I'm assuming all that is in New York. Queen Natalia, hello. Stay hydrated, my friends. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for hitting the like button. Sincerely, means a lot. Thank you for the super thanks and the chats and the, what do you call those? The rubies and all that. Like that's dope. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. I had a Game Boy, OG Game Boy as well, but it didn't come out the year I was born. Queen Natalia, I mean, yeah, shout out to you. I don't know what you want me to say. Um, but I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the thumbs up and all of that, and the rubies and the things and all of that. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Also on TikTok. On TikTok is at Buttons and Beans Gaming. Um, Instagram at Buttons and Beans Gaming. Facebook at Buttons and Beans. All that stuff. Like we somewhere. You can find me somewhere, not just here. But if you're here, make sure you're checking out all the videos, man. I got all the long form videos of me picking up all these different games. I'm working on a new video where I'm adding up the value of what this stuff is worth versus how much I paid for. And not all of it, but just the stuff from this previous year. What I paid for it versus how much it's actually worth. So hopefully I didn't pay too much this year. I got a nice little running spreadsheet, but I haven't done the final total yet. So it'll be a little bit of a surprise for all of us. Favorite console is PS1, PS2. Hey, bro, that's not. Come on, man. How is that your favorite? That's, you said my favorite console, and then you proceeded to name damn near everyone that's ever came out. That's a okay. No judgment. You can have all the favorites you want, man. All the favorites you want. River Bliss doing well. Hope you also doing well. Um, but yeah, on the channel you'll see me pick all this stuff up. I think somewhere buried on that channel page is me finding this game here, which is probably, whoa, if I'm not mistaken, still the most, as far as monetary value, the most expensive game in the collection, Super Mario 3D All Stars. This is in somewhere on the page of me game hunting. I found this for like maybe $3. It might have been 5, but all thanks to the connections at pawn shops and just being kind to people, man, just being nice to people that walked in. The folks at the pawn shop that I would frequent were nice enough to hook me up. Playing GTA Online on PS3. Very dope. Saying Turtle, what's up with you, man? All is well. It's always, for some reason, fun to play that old stuff on old consoles and I don't know. Even when it's supposed to be down and people will mod it and do all that, it's like you're getting away with something for some reason. No, I don't have any retro collection, believe it or not. I had a pretty solid retro collection, but I decided that it was time for me to move on from it. And again, I'm gonna keep plugging this, but on the game hunting playlist, if you go to like the popular videos, there's a video called No More Retro, and that's me getting rid of all the retro games that I had. So check that one out if you haven't already. No More Retro on the game hunting playlist, but it's showing me getting rid of a bunch of NES, SNES, Sega. I think there might have been some Dreamcast stuff in there. A lot of PS2 stuff was in there. I also have a different video of me selling my PS3 collection. So if you're looking for some retro stuff, all of that of me collecting it, N64, uh, Game Boy stuff, all of that videos of me collecting it is there. But also the video of me ultimately saying it's time for me to let this stuff go. GameCubes, I let it all go and decided to focus on Switch and PS4 and PS5. At some point, again, I'm trying to get a Vita, but my real focus for next year is as many Switch consoles as possible, as many different variants of the Switch console. So I have my eyes on the Pokemon Switch, and there was another one, like a Splatoon Switch. So just trying to get as many of those in box as I possibly can. Walking Dead on Vita sounds like it'd be a good time. I gotta find a Vita. I've seen a few at a few pawn shops that I've been to, but I didn't love the condition, and they were asking a lot, and I just couldn't do it, so I left it there. But I have to find myself a Vita. It's on the list for sure. Yeah, man. Getting up in the morning can be difficult. It can be challenging, but ultimately you gotta get off your ass and get it done. You know, Flow was good, man. Appreciate the question. I've not as often, not nearly as often, and that's because I like to say, kind of curating this, the games behind me a little bit more. Um, Going to the yard sale, I used to go and pick up a lot of stuff, and then it just, I ended up just having a lot of stuff, but nothing I really was cherishing or holding on to. But now that the weather is changing, I'm up early enough. I'm gonna probably start going when I get out and about on Friday mornings and things because I work later too. Schedules have a lot to do with that as well. But I don't go as often, but I have been thinking about getting back into the swing of things. Again, it could be, it's so hit and miss, and I would almost prefer to just go to a pawn shop than to go to a yard sale. At least at a pawn shop, I know I'm gonna be able to look at something. At a yard sale, it's just like, man, you get lucky every now and again, and when you do, you do. But I was coming home with more random stuff than I was coming home with stuff that I was hoping to keep and add to my collection. River, oh man, feel better for real. River Bliss, feel better. But not the pawn shops, the yard sales in Arizona are pretty solid. They're pretty good. Now that it's cooling off, I'll likely get back out there. Yeah, man, my PSP. I love my PSP. I have that first edition PSP. Also the PSP Go. So I'm a fan of the PSP for sure. I just never got to the Vita. Never messed with it. Oh, very nice. Shout out to Jacqueline Slade. I got a PS5 but didn't get any games. Still collecting Switch games. Me too, man. I got a PS5. The funny thing is, I had my Switch from the start. Like that first year the Switch came out, I got it that first December, and never really played it. Never paid too much attention to it. Got the PS5, and then started just collecting Switch games. Which is that's where. If I do it again, I probably wouldn't buy the PS5 and would just spent all the money on Switch games. But what are you gonna do? All right, Ripper Bliss. See you in a minute. I've not played Afro Samurai. It's the Saiyan Turtle. Funny thing about that though is there it is. Look at this. Let me swing this around real quick. It's right here. Afro Samurai PS3 is what I have on my board. So I'm looking for it. I haven't played it, but I'm looking for it. Afro Samurai, Samurai Jack for the Switch is another one on the board that I want to pick up. But I have not played this Saiyan Turtle. I hear it's just kind of okay, but I love the show so much that I just have to get that and play it one day. Jibblehead, no, I do not have a PC set up, but that is probably something that we'll do in the future here. Prices of everything has gone crazy, so the thought of building a PC right now isn't really something I want to do. But I love the idea of having a setup where I can, more so than about gaming, can stream and create and edit content and just hit a button and everything is just ready to go. So likely we'll get some sort of setup, but it probably won't be a big gaming rig because that's just not what I'm looking to do. I have played Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8. Here's Tekken 8. And Street Fighter 6 was a gift from a good friend of mine. Shout out to Zach. He hooked me up with this Street Fighter 6. But I played them both. I've not played either one of them for very long, but I have played them both. The retro has PSP games. My favorite is either God of War or Dragon Ball. Wait, the retro? What's the retro? I might have missed something, Jacqueline. Is this like a device? I might have missed something. DJ says that he has the largest amount PlayStation 2 collection. That's a tall order. That's you might be talking too much because somebody's gonna see that and be like, no, you don't. Because there's some people out there that have crazy PlayStation 2 collections. But I believe in you, DJ. See, yeah, alone just as much as Ken's entire budget bill was 2 years ago. Yeah, that's crazy. It's everything, tariffs and the cost of all that shit made it go crazy. I'm just, it's fine. I don't need it that bad, bro. I'll wait. I brought a PSP going and had Japanese music on it. I believe that. I believe that. Look up the G90 handheld. All right, I'm putting it down. Oh, putting it down. G90 handheld. No, that's not it's not a Black Friday deal. But I'm still gonna put that down. G90 handheld. G90. What I really want in my life, and this isn't even a gaming thing, but it's that is it the DJI Pocket 3 or whatever it's called, the camera. I think that would really help me in my content creation. I think that would make my life a lot easier when it comes to filming, recording, and getting things done pretty quickly. So we'll see how that goes. But I've been looking for it. It's an expensive little joint. You know what I mean? Like 600. Some are Japanese import PlayStation 2. We're gonna get more. Oh, that's dope. I like that. I like that. DJ, where you located? Where you at in the world? Where you at in the world, bro? Everybody, man, thank you for hitting the like button again. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do so. Consider it. I'm here usually Monday through Friday about 10 o'clock. I'm here. Sometimes it gets a little sketchy, it gets a little iffy, but you know, responsibilities. We got stuff to do every now and again. But I try to jump on here, say what's up, give some entertaining content. At the very least, just make sure everybody's having a good day. I even talk to the trolls a little bit. Hey, yo, Holly Smith, what's up? It's my cousin, y'all. Smith's in the building. Berkey Boss. What's up with you? Hope you're good. That's right, that's right. DJ's from the Bricks. I forgot about that. Shout out to Jersey. Bobby Valentino. I don't know if I heard that one before. Oh, excuse the smoke, y'all. I had Jason Derulo. Somebody said Timu Kanye today. Bobby Valentino, that's brand new to me. I told you, man, it's one of those faces. It's one of those faces. I really do think that I give off a pretty kind, um, I don't know, welcoming vibe. At least I hope I do. And I think it's something that people want to associate with. So, in order to associate with it, or it's easy to see me and say, yo, he looks like somebody that I'm familiar with. And I think it makes everything kind of flow easier. I'm fine with it. Um, you know, I haven't heard anything too bad. I don't think I've ever seen Bobby Valentino with any sort of facial hair, so I don't even know how that would work. But I got you. I got you. And shout out to whoever that was you're working with, saying Turtle. Tell them to subscribe and say what's up and jump on here and all that good stuff. Like tell them I said what's up and jump on and subscribe and all that. What is going on, bro? I'm getting like crazy messages from Google right now. It's going crazy. Leave me alone. All right. Hello, I'm new. Did you train your? I don't even know where you're going with that one. I'm gonna just leave it alone. God lives you and He loves you. Okay, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah. The mid-20s. Giblet had my new favorite person. Thank you for. there's a lot of wisdom in his beard, man. There's some gray right there. You know, I call it wisdom. There's a lot of wisdom in his beard. But yeah, definitely got a daughter in college, man. My oldest is off doing big things in school. Very proud of her. And yeah, saying I'm a big fan of D'Angelo. Definitely heard about that for sure. For sure. Margot BBA. Appreciate y'all. That's love. Good looking out, man. Etiquette. I don't even know what's going on, but appreciate you too. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay. Yeah, no. I don't think nah. I eat a lot. If that tones the jaw, then there we go. It's from eating too much junk food. They say it would be bad for you, but look at that. I got a nice jawline behind it. It's going crazy up there. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button, saying what's up, the rubies, all of that, bro. That's completely unexpected, and I don't ever think that that's going to happen when I jump on here, but I surely appreciate it when it does. I don't know if you guys know how monetizing works on YouTube, but I'll fill you in. I'll give you a little bit of a, I don't know, it's not even a sneak peek. I'm just gonna tell you how it goes. They only pay out when you hit $100. So until you hit $100, you just have this amount in your, I don't know what you would even call it, like your YouTube account, I guess. But it only pays out once a month and only if you're at or above $100. So in all of my 3 years of YouTube and putting stuff out on YouTube and monetizing and all that stuff, I shouldn't even say monetizing, but like I only got able to monetize very recently. Only got able. I that's not how I speak. What the hell? Very recently, I've only been eligible to monetize. So I hit $100 and they sent me $100. And I think that was last year. And since then, I just haven't hit that $100 point again. So the rubies and the jewels and all of that goes towards that. And one day they'll send me that 100 again, which is dope. Because then I'm going to take that and we're going to go in the room. I'm going to take the little one to go pick out a game. She's going to be excited as hell about that because She's already got her eyes on the Astrobot. Like we going to GameStop. We picking up Astrobot. Oh man, appreciate you. Happy poops and all of that is what it says on here. Nobody wants an angry poop. An angry poop is rough. Bro, here, thanks for subbing. Thank you so much. Uh, Pongin Polygon asks, how much does all of your Switch games cost in total? That's a great question that I don't know the answer to because I haven't tracked them all. If you're asking like a monetary value as far as just how much it would cost in the store, I could probably tell you that after I check the Game Eye app a little later. But I am working on something where I track the value and the cost of everything I purchased over the year and how much I paid out of pocket versus how much it cost in the store. So I'm going to drop that video. I'm hoping I'll have everything done and ready by the beginning of December, kind of a year in review sort of thing. My hope is that my total is pretty low too. My guesstimate is that everything I picked up to this year was probably about $200 out of pocket. That's my guesstimate, but I could be wrong, and I'm hoping that it's right around that much. You better leave the scene before the homeowner gets home. Okay. State the lawyer. You're an idiot. I got time. I got time. It's 10, almost 10:30 here. I got time. This is my home. I paid for it. This is nobody else's house or home. I'm not like invading anybody's space or on somebody else's property. This is mine. If you're not aware of that, you can ask your mother. She knows. She has the address. I just kicked her out. In fact, you need to come pick her up because it's getting cold out here. Anime. Is it Fiery? Fieries, what's up? Demon God, what's up? Young Lay, what's good? Young Lay, one of the OGs. What's up, Young Lay? Just getting through the day, through the morning, chilling. I am a normal looking person. I feel like I look pretty normal. Like SpongeBob, smooth as hell. Hey, how's it going? I'm normal. Oh man. I don't know, Refrogger. I don't even know what that is. Reforger, actually. No, I have not played that. I've never even heard that. Honor Reforger. That's interesting. Bro is not a lawyer. He's, God damn it, I was gonna ask him for some legal advice. I'm glad you helped me out with that, bro. I'm glad you said something because I was sure as hell about to request. I'm just playing. Oh man. You sold your switches, bro? Which ones did you have? I have you because you put in the ES on that bitch. That means you had more than one. I'd love to know which switches you had and sold because I'm trying to get as many as possible at this point. I'm just trying to collect them. So far, let me tell you what switches we have so far. We have the Mario Red Switch somewhere around here. It's my oldest. She has it. I don't know where it's at. I just have the box and the receipt because I paid for that bitch. We have the Animal Crossing Switch, which I don't have the box for, but I was able to find that in a marketplace deal. Again, subscribe to the channel, bro. Check out the game hunting videos because on those, I'm pointing this way because I have the TV on and it's on like my videos because I was doing research for the next video. But we picked up that, appreciate you, Young Lay TV. We picked up that Animal Crossing Switch with Super Mario 3D All Stars, and we paid like, I want to say 150 for the whole thing. I don't know. Fact check me by watching the video. But we sold the Mario game, and it basically covered the price of the Animal Crossing. So all that worked out. And we have the OG Switch that I picked up way back in December of the year it came out, was 7, 8 years ago, from a furniture store, no less. A little furniture spot in Las Vegas called RC Willie. So if you have never thought about going to a furniture and appliance store for something that is, I don't know, hard to get, like a new game console, think about doing that because that's how I scored my Switch really early. And it works. It works, believe it or not. Oh, man. And I think is that all of them? Oh, and the Zelda. We have the Zelda OLED Switch that we found at the pawn shop inbox, which was amazing. Thank y'all for all the rubies, the likes, all that, bro. Is it because it's the holiday season? Y'all just feeling very giving. I appreciate you. And we also picked up the Zelda Hyrule Edition Switch Lite. I think that's all the switches that we have in the house right now. I think that's all the switches. Yo, is it Eddie Cius? Eddie Cius? Eddie Cius? Whatever it is. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sincerely, I appreciate you. Armor Reforger is sick. I gotta write that down, bro. Because I feel as if it's only right I play this thing at some point. Like, what's going on, bro? What y'all doing? What did I do? What y'all? This ain't even real life today. Y'all playing with me. Y'all messing with me for some reason, man. I mess with y'all. Sincerely, man. Thank you. Let me get this Armor Reforger. Now, here's the thing about that. I have to ask: is it a digital game, or can I pick this up? Can I pick this up with a physical copy? Because I'm a physical copy type of guy, you know? Armor Reforger. Oh, my other two fell. Let me get those up. Got 3 things I need to check out so far. But yeah, let me know. Is it a physical or what? PS5 and Xbox, PC, PS4. Damn, what is that behind you? Hella games. I don't know if that was like supposed to go together. I'm catching up in the chat, y'all. My bad, but that's funny to me. I don't have a Steam Deck yet, Juliet. I might get that Steam machine on. I think it look kind of nice. The Steam Deck for me just a little bit too big, too bulky, and ultimately I end up just playing on the TV if I want to play the game like that for real. But if I travel more, in which I tend, plan to do, maybe that'll be a play. Crazy realistic crossplay. Okay, bigger than most games out there. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out for sure. Oh, man. Hustle Gamble, appreciate you. Got my Switch collection started from the kid trying to sell his inbox Switch to GameStop. Damn. There it is. And I want to be real with you, young ATV. Like that's how you. That's okay. I think the kid. I think the kid got a good price, good deal. You gave him 170 for switching some games. Actually, no, you might have robbed that kid, young lady. Not nearly as bad as GameStop would have got him though, but you might have got him, young lady. Okay, so you got the Forger on Steam. All right, yeah, I see the Steam Decks at the pawn shop every now and again too. I see those up there too. It's just too much to try to collect everything. You feel me? Just too much sometimes. Oh, where we at? Marion Bird, hello. Hope you well. Hope you well. Who is that? Brand Gaming saying, show me the game collection, please. Only because you said please, bro. How can you say no to somebody who says please? I can't say no to somebody who says please. But I mean, it's right there. What you need to see. That's it. That's the game collection, y'all. This is it. There's another little row of. Wait a minute. Why is this not? There's another little row right there. But that's the extent of it. That's the extent of it. If there's something specific you're looking for, I might not have it because again, it looks like a lot, and it is. It is a lot. But more than anything, this thing was built off of a lot of just good stories, meeting good people, talking to y'all, and just having a great time while gathering up a bunch of games, building a community, if I could talk. Here, Discord. I'm on Discord. I am on Discord. Buttonsnbeans Gaming on Discord. Buttonsnbeans gave me on TikTok. But yeah, man, all those games just came from me deciding one day, damn, I've been in this house all day. I need to get up. All week, rather. I've been in this house all week. I got to get up. I got to do something. And I stepped out, found a game, which was Mario Odyssey, no less, for $5. And ever since then, it went crazy. It went crazy ever since then. Yep. Uh, Edie, again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Someone was selling a PS3 monitor case for $500. Whoa. The hell? Spending $500 on a PS3 sounds absolutely crazy right now. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. We still working on it, man. One game at a time, bro. One game at a time. It's been a fun process, and the fun thing about it is, and I've said this a few times, but we've gone through a few different, I want to say generations almost over the last 3 years of collecting and putting it up on YouTube. We had a bunch of retro stuff, multiple Nintendo 64s, multiple GameCubes. I remember I traded like a pair of Jordans for a bunch of GameCubes and all types of stuff, multiple big TVs and things like that. So as we finally settle in, I think I really have found my lane where I'm really loving what I'm doing as far as collecting for the Switch. So I'm going to keep that kind of going a little bit. Not to say that it won't change again, because again, PS2, PS3, we had all that stuff and kind of got it out of here. 64, GameCube, NES, SNES, got it out of here. Who knows what we're going to do next? But you'll know if you subscribe. And I'll be sure to share all those happenings and findings and all that good stuff on here. But thank you for the compliment, man, for real. I do have a couple PS1, couple PS2 games. No real 360 games. Yeah, you know, Young Lady TV, a lot of people don't like the PS4. I do. I enjoy the PS4. I didn't get into the PS4 until the PS4 Pro. I'll show you. It's very dusty, but this is when I got into the PS4, only for the Spider-Man game. This was another purchase from RC Willie. Found this at RC Willie, a furniture store, no less. But as far as PS2s, it's dusty, but we have a PS2. As far as, well, we have a couple. We have the skinny guy too. All this dust is making me sad. And as far as PS2 games, not a ton. The only ones I really held on to is my favorite one. Blackout. I'm tired. Burnout 3, Black Label, and Greatest Hits. Those are only PS2 games we have. But yeah, man, PS3s, we have a couple of them. My PS3 Slim, I believe it's called. I don't know what it is, but it's over there. This is oh my God, this is another PS3. Look, you can see my handprint from the dust. This is rough. I gotta clean this. I can't even put this back. This is a PS3 that we have. Not a ton of PS1 stuff around here. Siphon filters around here someplace. And there's a Tiger Woods game that I held on to because this game has a South Park episode like on the disc somewhere if you put it in a PC. And you can tell that by the SKU. I think it's if it ends in 7911, then it has the South Park episode on it. So I just held on to that because I found it at a thrift store. Got some OG Xbox, like OG Xbox over there. Original 360, but no real games for it. And yeah, man, I think that's the extent of my retro stuff, if I'm being honest. So Wii U down there. But yeah, that's it. I got the retro out of here. No more retro video on the game hunting playlist. And you'll see me getting all that stuff out of here at a yard sale. I actually sold it at my own yard sale, which was really cool. Edie, thank you again. I appreciate you. GTA 6 delay, I'm not surprised. Not even a little bit. I don't even think it was, I don't know. Like, I almost feel like it was planned. A planned delay. Who didn't know that wasn't happening? Who didn't know that wasn't happening? Brand Gaming spent 60 on 360 for the nostalgia. I hear you, bro. I had my OG had the red ring of death and the whole nine. I sent that thing in. That was a long wait to get that back, boy. I was missing out on a lot of Call of Duty when that thing was out there. I can grab it for you, Brand, when I get to the bottom of these. Let me know. Like if you want me to grab the old Xbox and the old 360 so you can check it out. I think there's two of them. One white, one black. Let me know at the bottom of these comments, and I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. I know, young lady. I know, bro. I know you would, but it was for good reason. It was, and I feel like I did a pretty solid. Young lady, you can vouch for me on this. I feel like I did a really solid job of explaining my thought process behind getting rid of that stuff. And at the same time, while I did a great job of explaining my thought process of why I got rid of that stuff, you also saw my hesitancy, but also like my maybe uncertainty, like I'll be right back type thing, all in that video. But it went to some good places, at least I hope, and it probably went to a bunch of resellers. If so, get your bread, get your money. Like I want nothing but the best for everybody. Edie, thank you again. I appreciate the gifts, all the love, like for real. So I hope it went to good people and everybody's getting what they needed out of it. I know for a fact some of the GameCubes and the TV went to a guy who was hosting like local LAN parties. They would play Smash on their GameCubes for real. So he had like he came and got them. And I thought nothing better. You know what I mean? Like nothing. Yo, you going crazy, bro. Appreciate you. Like that's you going crazy. Thank you so much, man. For real. Um, but yeah, Young Lake could vouch for me, and he'll tell you good or bad video, Young Lake. Thumb up, thumb down on a no retro video. Not so much about how you feel, because I know you was mad about it, but the quality of the video. Like let them know if it was good or not, worth their time. I want a Steam Deck so bad. The price is going crazy, bro. Check the pawn shop though. If you have pawn shops in your area, I would say frequent it on a regular basis. I go to mine damn near daily just to see if they put anything new out there. Um, Last time I was there, I picked up Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, $25. Not a great deal, but it was one of those things where it was. I got a few dollars. I can add something to the collection for less than retail, keep my relationship with them going. They're good people, so like let's do it. You know what I mean? But one day they'll have a Steam Deck, and I'll go get it. They had two PS4 Pros, and I picked them both up. Sold them. I resold them for pretty good money, so they're good folks. But check your pawn shop, bro. I enjoyed the PS4, but the PS3 was my favorite. I feel that. I feel that. I love the PS3 too, but I just play nothing but sports on it. When I think about the PS3, it was literally my NBA 2K machine. Like that's all I played on my PS3 when I really think back. I don't have a Vita. I need to get to the Vitas, Edie. I don't have a Vita, Edie, but I do have a couple of PSPs. This is the OG PSP, my original PSP from whenever they came out. I picked this up that year. This is one I found at the pawn shop. If I can get that, put this down. PSP Go. I found at the pawn shop. It has Chains of Olympus on it. No way to add another game. It only has a memory card slots. So they were trying to do the whole, strictly digital thing with this one. And I don't think it worked out all that well. But it is a cool little gadget, man, to flip up and play every now and again. We might mod that. I think that one would be pretty easy to mod with the memory card. And here we have like one of my favorite games on there, Midnight Club LA. I think that's so clean. I'm gonna hold on to that one because it's so shiny. You feel me? All right, I'm still going through the chat, bro. I'm moving crazy slow. Y'all bear with me. It's Monday, Brand Gaming, I appreciate that. I'm telling you, while you say it's a dream game, I'm about to gut it and we're about to make it what it needs to be because I've gone through so many different variations in this room where it was just a little foldable table in here. And now there's a big desk and a different desk, and there were three of these full of stuff. And I consolidated everything down to one. Now I want this out of here so I can decorate a certain way so that I can display the game and not just the spine. So there's a lot that's happening. It's kind of like Disneyland. It's never going to be done. But I think it's about time for me to really settle in and put some focus, love, attention, and probably money into this game room space and really make it pop, maybe come together. I've been playing Metal Gear Solid 3 FFX on the Vita. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I need to get a Vita. Uh, And I'll probably, if I do get a Vita, I'd likely mod it at this point. I want a all new. Okay, Paul. Speaking into existence. Yeah, they went a little different with it, right? I hear Bonanza's pretty solid though. I hear a lot of people enjoy Bonanza. To tell you the truth, not for me. But to also be fair, I always felt like that the Donkey Kong games were a bit overrated. I was never really a fan of them. I was never really a fan of the Donkey Kong games on SNES, but I know people love them. I know people love them. Hey man, all is well. Same to you. Who's that? Solo Dolo. Hope all is well. Young lady, appreciate you, man. I don't know why that's so funny, William. I'm not sure anything, but peace to you. Hope you well. Brad, why are you? I'm just a happy guy. I can't really explain it. Young lady, man, appreciate it. Thank you. Ah, modding my Vita. Yep. I might have to do that. And Edie, was that an easy mod? Was that an easy mod on the Vita? Let me know. Buddy of mine is gonna send me the file so I can mod this DS because that's gonna be tough. I need to pick up a couple memory cards. I'm glad I thought about that because I need to pick those up. Shout out to everybody who's in here right now. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for saying what's up. Thank you for all the goofiness. Some of this shit is absolutely crazy. I'm still getting there. I'm still getting there. Oh, there you go. There you go. Saying y'all link up, man. Also, if y'all trying to really connect with the community, I'm on Discord at Buttons and Beans Gaming on Discord too. We're always talking about who's playing what and who picked up something from where. So make sure you connect on the Discord also. Yep. Young lady, facts with the clown face. You tell my queen when I get our own place, I need to have a game room. Yeah, for sure, man. And the best thing about it, I will say this brand gaming is with the game room is when I was like, I need that space. I need that game room space, thinking it was gonna be just me. I enjoy the solitude I get in here when everybody's asleep, but when everybody's awake, somehow, some way, we're all in here. Everybody makes their way in here, and there's a little something for everybody, which is helpful. More times than not, like even if we're just watching TV, we'll end up here or in the room right outside. But um, the game space that you want, as you make it your own, if you end up with a family, it's nothing's gonna be just yours, brother. Nothing. The modded we go crazy. I bet, bro. I bet. What is it modded with? Got all the games on there from what, like Wii and GameCube? Because I have about 4 Wii's just sitting in the bucket here. And I just need to stop playing, and that probably be part of me upping it, right? Getting everything out of the box, seeing what works, what doesn't, modifying it, and then just going from there. Micro SD. Yep, for sure. For sure. Micro SD. Okay, yeah. That's what I gotta get for the DS. So that shouldn't be too difficult. That's a bet. I'm looking forward to that. At some point I'll mod it all. At some point I'll mod it all. And I'll still collect physical, but I'll just mod it. I need a big TV. Yeah, bro. My TV, I'm with you on that. And this TV right here I picked up is not very big. I think it's like a 42 or something. It's small when you think about game room TVs and stuff like that. So that's a part of the next upgrade. Bigger TV. I need to find a very specific subwoofer. I need a Sonos subwoofer. So I gotta find a Sonos subwoofer, bigger TV, and a mini fridge. And then we be straight. I also need like seating. I gotta get like some sort of seating. But the room isn't big, so that's why something like this big bookshelf not being in here, and also this big desk that you can't see to the right of me not being in here would open it up. And once that happens, then we good, buddy. I think I'm gonna get like an L shape. I don't know, but I'm excited. Every Sega SO. I didn't even think it would go that far back. And Young Lay, was it a difficult mod or did you do that yourself? If you get one from Japan. Best color Vita and usually the best condition. I've been modding. I shouldn't even. So I haven't modded anything, but I have a couple consoles that have been modded by somebody. Don't know who, but they're modded. I have an Xbox, my original Xbox. Somebody modded it, and it plays has a bigger hard drive, plays all sorts of burn games, and can save games onto the hard drive, which was absolutely incredible at the time. Like to this day, it's still amazing. But that was modded. The Xbox 360 was modded so they could play burn games, but nothing that was just on there. You could just get a game for cheaper. Um, so yeah, the modding piece has been a part of gaming for a long time. And I had a Dreamcast and I thought to modify it, but I didn't. Ultimately, I ended up just getting rid of it. But I probably should have. 25. That's what's up. SD to Vita adapter. Look at all these computer geniuses. Brian, appreciate the sub, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Brian. Have a great rest of your day, too. Hope you well. Appreciate all of y'all, bro. 22 people in here. That's crazy. What y'all doing? Y'all just looking at me? I'm looking at y'all. What the hell y'all? Make sure y'all say what's up, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you have a gaming question, let me know. But the biggest thing I was in here to ask y'all are what are the Black Friday deals that you are hitting this week? Young Lady TV was telling me that there were some deals at GameStop. I went to GameStop. They had a buy two, get one popping over there. The guy who worked there said they probably have more or different ones for Black Friday, but he doesn't know what it is yet. So he didn't have any inside information for me. Ultimately, we left out of both GameStop and Best Buy with nothing. And it was also very empty in both of those stores. I'm assuming everybody is just waiting, until this week, or excuse me, until Friday to go to a store. Me and my youngest daughter, we just had some time to kill, so we was just hanging out and decided to jump in those. But I'm trying to figure out who has the best deals for this Black Friday on gaming. Specifically Nintendo Switch. So if you know of something, someone, somewhere, let me know in these comments. If there's a game that I need to pick up, let me know in these comments. If there's something you're playing currently, let me know in these comments. Because for me, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell to do next. But also, thank you so much for the love, bro. A lot of rubies and jewels and super thanks. And I don't even know if I'm saying this shit right, but I'm looking at these different counters here and the thumbs up and the money and the jewel. Like that's crazy to me. Never have I seen a number that high on my stream. So thank you guys very much for checking in, saying what's up, subscribing here, checking out the Game Honey channel. Young Lay actually he co-signed it. He gave me the thumbs up on that video. He said if you haven't checked out the No More Retro video, it's Young Lay TV approved, so make sure you check that one out. If you are new to this channel, hit the like button, but also turn on the bell for notifications. I try to stream Monday through Friday from at around 10 a.m. This week is going to be a little bit different because of the holiday. I'll do my best to be on here for Thanksgiving, but I can't promise you anything. I know on Wednesday I will not be on because I have to drive to Cali. So if I do jump on here, it's going to be a quick like, yo, what's up? What's good? I hope you're well, but I'm on the road and we got to go. But make sure you turn on the bell for notifications so you'll know about all that different stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm trying to pawn shop my way back and forth. I'm going to be out there until about Sunday, so I'm going to try to get as much in as I can. It's a weird time at pawn shops because everything is full price. Nobody is giving up any discounts at the pawn shop right now. You want something that we have in this store, pay me is how they feeling at the pawn shop. But I will do my best to find a deal. You know, if it's one out there, I'm gonna flag it down. And also, I'm in Cali. I'm probably hit a lot of Facebook Marketplace. Astrobot, absolutely. That's one I'm picking up. Young Lay TV, without a doubt. They had it brand new on sale at GameStop for 40. So we're gonna pick that up. For me, I personally want to play it, but this is a fun one for me to pick up because my youngest daughter is in love with that game, with Astrobot. So it'll be a nice little Christmas gift. Last year, she was really into Sonic, so I presented her with a bunch of Sonic games that we already had. This year, she's really been feeling Astrobot, so I'm going to present her with an Astrobot game that we don't have. Believe it or not, she purchased it online on the PS5 on the app, like, or on the console. I was like, bruh, I don't want this digital. So we had to go through the process of not playing it, not downloading it, and getting our money back. But I'm going to buy it for her so she can open it and be a nice little surprise for her. And then we'll be able to add it to the shelf. Astrobot's going to be right here. Right between Avatar and Assassin's Creed. Make sure I didn't miss anything in the chats. Damn, I think I got through it all. Cool. Awesome. Oh, man. Here's the other question, though. Who's cooking in your house? Do you do the cooking? Mom's cooking? You going to the family function with like 6, 7 aunties cooking? Who's cooking in your house? I know I'm cooking. In fact, when I get off of this live, which is about to be very soon, I gotta build a grocery list so I can have that shit delivered like today, because can't wait too much longer. But they got me on mac and cheese duty this year, so we'll see. I usually do a dessert too, but boy, don't really feel like baking. Don't really feel like baking today, or at all. Oh, come on now. There we go. Zenko. Cornish hen. You don't do turkey. Turkey be dry, bro. You gotta do it. You gotta take your time with that turkey. You gotta baste that bitch. You gotta put that whole garlic cloves in there. I'm not even all that sure. I don't even know if I've ever had a Cornish hen. But I don't even know if I've ever had one of those. Might be something I need to check out. Where's everybody checking in from? Is even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to assume that everybody's doing the Thanksgiving thing, because we've had, who we have in here? We had the UK, we had India in here. Somebody said it was from Africa at one point in here. Worldwide, one game at a time. But I don't want to assume everybody's doing the Thanksgiving thing, but I am. And I don't think I'm trying to do like no sweets this year. That's where I'm trying to be with it. And I love to bake. I'm trying to do no junk food. If I can make it through Thanksgiving without like eating my aunt's brownies, I feel like that's a win. Every year I go to the doctor and they tell me you 212 pounds. I can't get past 212 because I just be like non-stop. I can't get past 212. What is CBT? What is that? I don't know what that is. I say all that, but then what's going to happen is I'll pregame, which is what you hear in the background right now, and then it'll be time to eat, and I'll be like, let me get it all. What is CBT? Mr. Poppins? What does that mean? I don't know what that is. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe. This is like my 15th reminder. All this stuff that's behind me can be found in the game hunting playlist. That's where I found all this stuff at yard sales, pawn shops. We don't really do the yard sales as much as we used to, but at the pawn shops, all that stuff is where I found most of this for free. There were a couple trips to GameStop. There were some Macari deals, a lot of Facebook Marketplace deals. All of that though is in the game hunting playlist. Bonus points to anybody who can tell me what this yellow one. That one. Bonus points for anybody who can tell me what that yellow game is. But again, man, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for checking in. I don't even know, man. Like saying what's up. This is not my charger. This charger is too short. This is not it. Where's my charger? That's not gonna work. Anyway. That's not gonna work. The battery's low and the charger's too short. Arm's too short to the box we got. So let's try it out. Oh yeah, that's not even close. It's close. There we go. Kind of works. It's a weird view. It's a weird angle, huh? What y'all on today, man? Anybody at work? When I was young, I would go to church. Hold on a second. That ain't it. Hold on. There we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah. And they would always say, turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor? Well, I want you to turn to your coworker and tell them to subscribe to the channel at Buttonsnbeans Gaming. It's also on TikTok, because they'll probably say, I don't even be on YouTube, at Buttonsnbeans Gaming on TikTok. Oh, they old like me, and they'll say, I don't be on TikTok. It's on Instagram. Or they really old, and they say, I don't be on Instagram. It's on Facebook, at Buttonsnbeans Gaming. It's just about everywhere. So make sure that you subscribe to that joint on all of the platforms, at least a couple of them. I think I'm on Threads too. I think I'm on Limit 8 also, but I could be wrong. Definitely on Discord, at Buttonsnbeans Gaming on Discord. So make sure you check it out there for sure. Alaska native. What? Edie, shout out to you, bro. Alaska. I want to go to Alaska. I hear beautiful things about Alaska. I hear that they also digging and messing up the entire just state. But what are you gonna do? I hear great things about that place. But yeah, man. Let me know what y'all playing. This is what happened to me. On Saturday. Let me show y'all what happened on Saturday. All right. This is a reenactment. Let me get my other camera right, and I'm gonna show you exactly what took place. Hold on a second. Okay. This is a reenactment of what happened to me on Saturday. I came into the game room, right? I'm walking in. That's how I walk in, okay? I'm looking at this shelf, just like this. I'm thinking, nah, I don't want to play any of this. Right? So, but I stood here for a minute and I told myself, no, Find something, play something. So after another, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes of me just standing here, I finally landed on, all right, you just picked up that Star Wars game. The Star Wars game has 7 games on it. Do you like Star Wars? Not really. You only watched the original Star Wars like last year and thought, well, I could see how this would be impressive in 1977. But you still say, out of these 7 games, one of them has to be decent, right? So you grab this, you crack it open, you go to your Switch, you put it in, you built up the hype, you smoked one, you're like really excited now to play a game, and then it says 19 minutes to update. I can't even get people to stick around and watch 7 seconds of my video. And this game wanted me to wait around 19 minutes. I didn't play anything that night. I fell asleep watching like Smiling Friends or something like that. That's how my night went. That's how I think it was Saturday. Arena Breakout Infinite on PC. PUBG. I haven't played any of those joints. Not a single one. Don't do big arena games. Don't play online. Hardly ever. I'm trying to think of the last thing I played online. The last thing I played online was probably Skate, like the new one that released. As far as really playing it, picking up a game, jumping online, and really playing it, it was probably Call of Duty something. Maybe Zombies. Yeah, it's probably Zombies of some sort, but I don't play a ton online. It's been a little minute since I played a lot online. Anybody playing Arc Raiders? I'm hearing good things about Arc Raiders. I follow a few people that play this game, and then when I jump on to watch them stream it, they're just going through inventory. So I haven't really seen too much gameplay. And I'm assuming because of how much time they spend in the inventory screen that it's a huge part of playing the game. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a notepad. Okay. 39 is crazy. Never. I think I never played PUBG, but I think about COD in my what is it? Kill to death rate, KTD rate, or whatever it is. I think my highest was 36-1 or something like that. And that was on a 360 playing Modern Warfare 2, I believe. I just found a corner by the steps, and I was ducked down in the steps, and it was a hardcore. I can't talk. Hardcore mode. That's how I know I'm hungry. I ducked down and I just kept popping dudes, bro. They could not get me. The only reason why I died is because I ran out of ammo. I literally killed so many people that I had no more bullets, and I wasn't running around to gather more. So I just ended up finally having to get out of my corner, and I got hit. They was mad as hell, boy. They were mad as hell on that chat. All right, good people. It's about time for me to shut it down. It's been a lot of fun. We got work here in a little bit, so I'm gonna go feed the brain, get something to eat before we start doing that. So thank y'all for tuning in, hitting the like button. Thank you for all the chats, all the donations and the rubies and all of that. Like, that's amazing. Thank you so much. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, a lot of fun stuff is happening. I mean, I'm lying. It's not a lot of fun stuff. It's just me talking, but I'm a fun guy. At least that's what somebody told me once. It's my mom. I don't know if that matters. I'm pretty sure she was sincere. Anyway, subscribe to the channel at Buttons and Beans Gaming on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Discord. Check out all the old long form videos on here. Some of the shorts, me gathering all this stuff at pawn shops, yard sales, thrift stores. Where else? Facebook Marketplace. I went to GameStop a couple times. Bookman's, if you're in Arizona, Bookman's. But yeah, man, a lot of fun stuff. Good stories, good people. Me talking shit. And I think that's entertaining. For some reason, I feel like I'm quality entertainment. And thank you for tuning in. All right, until next time, y'all. Be well. Have a great day. I appreciate.